r/AskReddit by Redmond Dtes. What is the worst pain you have ever felt? MRI. After my incompetent surgeon wrote in my medical history that all shrapnel had been removed. My other doctor, 7 years later, trusted the report and sent me into the MRI without an x-ray. Imagine getting shot, but from the inside. I had an ingrown hair on my jawline get infected to the point that even the breeze blowing on it would cause it to hurt. One day I said screw it and just dug into my face with a sterile needle and my wife's expensive tweezers, all while crying from pain, and dug the hair out. It was nearly a foot long and bright red and my hair is brown. Instant relief, and it ended up looking like a big pimple was popped until it healed and has never been an issue again. Tooth abscess. The worst is when the tooth is so infected it won't get numb. My dentist had to drill into my tooth for a root canal, and I felt everything until they got inside and applied numbing solution directly onto the root. It was what I imagine being struck by lightning feels like, but concentrated all in one spot. I've given birth, and it was breeze compared to some of the dental work I've had done. Cluster migraines. I seriously wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Breaking my leg was bad, but full on snapping the same leg for the second time was excruciating. When I was a kid I stepped on a wooden toothpick and it broke off under the skin, so my dad had to dig it out with a knife. So, unrequited love is my answer. Kidney stone. Kidney stones are God's way of saying F you specifically. Losing my best friend and child in the same 24 hours. Emergency C-section. Something went wrong with the epidural, and I ended up feeling them cut me open until they put me under. Mind you, I was already actively dying and in early labor. Falling on a freaking grill with my back. My back still looked like barbecue. Edit, why the fudge did I get so many upvotes? What, you never got grilled before? You should totally get a steak tattooed on top of your scar. 2015. Sophomore in college. Woke up Monday morning after a heavy weekend of drinking and eating bad with a stomachache. Stomachache felt like it was getting worse throughout the day. I remember realizing things were bad when I couldn't stand up straight comfortably. Had an event I had to be at that night around 7 p.m. Got out of class at 3 p.m. and tried to sleep it off. Woke up around 5 p.m. covered in sweat, but wasn't wearing a blanket. A few weeks earlier I had a friend get his appendix removed, and I was a little suspicious that I was experiencing the same thing. Went to an outpatient clinic and was immediately rushed to the hospital to get my appendix out. When you're to the point that your appendix needs to be removed, you can't stand up straight without sharp pain. It hurts to breathe, and the toxins that are slowly releasing in your body make you feel like you're on a bad high. 0 out of 10 recommend. Leg snapped in half. ACL tear, LCL tear, MCL tear, medial meniscus tear, tibia fracture, femur fracture. Leg stuck out sideways until I fell on it. Injured in basketball game when teammate collided with me. Gout. I hardly drink beer or eat red meat. I'm 6'1", 195 pounds. I just got screwed by the genetic lottery. The first time I was in my early mid-20s and I couldn't even walk. I had to scoot on the floor like a dog with worms all the way to the medicine cabinet for ibuprofen, which didn't do anything for the pain. I was ready to chop my toe off, to be honest. A simple gust of wind against my toe was enough to make me audibly gasp in pain. And it was like that for about a week. Severe constipation is by far the worst physical pain I have ever felt. I've been hospitalized twice because of it. I take fiber supplements every day and I have no problems, but if I stop taking it, I'm playing with fire. Emotionally. The day I walked out of the hospital without my baby. Physically. It's a tie between giving birth without drugs and the damn kidney stone. having broken my spine, had over 20 shoulder, both sides, dislocations, multiple leg, finger, and arm breaks, along with suffering from 10 plus years of gout. The worst was hearing a friend tell me my wife started an affair. Getting an IUD. To date. The cyst that formed after my 2-year-old kicked me in the twins, like he was kicking a field goal. I had a bunch of messed up rotted teeth, many had exposed nerves. I was in 24/7 pain. My ear canals were swelling after surgery. It literally felt like red hot ice picks were being driven into my ears. Gallbladder stone. Edit. The only immediate relief I found was to get in the shower and pouring hot water on my back. It was instantaneous. Dropped boiling hot water all over my leg, and my sweat pants melted into my skin. Pulling them out of my raw flesh is a pain I'll never forget. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this one, why not like and subscribe for more? Have a nice evening.